What is up, everybody? How are your faces? This vlog is going to be pretty short because, you know, it is New Year's Eve and it's already like almost 8 o'clock at night. The past couple days are just kind of taking it easy, just kind of, you know, enjoying vacation a little bit. That's going to change by the end of this week because, you know, like we gotta get on that grind. But for now, I'm just kind of just trying to enjoy my life. So yeah, didn't really do anything at all yesterday. Haven't really done most of anything today either. I am going to be meeting up with my friend and her friends after this or whatever because everyone else I know is either busy like with their families or like don't feel like celebrating New Year's for whatever reason. I get it, we're old, but like come on, at least stay up until midnight, like Jesus Christ. But until then, I'm just gonna have some dinner real quick. Like what else? End the year with a classic, you know. Watch a couple videos, like just entertain myself, and yeah, we gonna have some fun later. But now I would like to eat this. Give me a second. Okay, had my dinner on my way over now, because it's almost close to, it's like about 8:30ish now, something like that. Yeah, it's about time for me to head over. Also, the internet in my apartment just decided to like completely crap out right now, so yeah. So I'm gonna head on over because again, it is getting late, so want to make sure I'm with, you know, friends at midnight. Let's go.
Points wins the round and gets to hold on to the Fear
So
Me
is
badge.
3 cards 1 point?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand now. Thank you.
So, yeah, his bro is by the car. They've declared a duel. And they're literally fighting in the street. It's fine. It's cool. Also, fireworks are going off.
I love that.
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah.
I just smacked your back.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay.
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
This isn't that bad.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty solid. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not cleaning it up. You did pee in the shower though. Are you having difficulties?
I can't, I'm not going to be able to rip it. She needs scissors. I need scissors. Here, wait.
Already there.
I'm not a part of this.
I consented to this.
He's our videographer.
Yeah, I'm the resident vlogger
At
here.
this
so.
point, I'm
So
just
do
more
we just
curious
kick this
if
out
it's
from
a
under her?
wonderful-
Let me just
Oh, it kind of.
This hurts my boobs.
It kind of works. No, just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
This hurts my boobs.
And boom. Okay. And I'm home. That last clip was us duct taping the host of the party to a wall. It's fine. It's fun. It's cool. Now, I recognize that there is most likely almost like no footage for this. Like if I tried to make a vlog out of this, it'd be like 2 minutes long or whatever. So we're gonna keep it going for one more day because, you know, happy 2020. And tomorrow I kind of was supposed to start talking about what I want the next year to look like. So, and also kind of what's come in the past and just kind of evaluate stuff. So it's gonna take quite a while. So yeah, let's get this going for one more day, but right now it's 3 in the morning and I need to fall asleep. So, yeah, I guess I will see y'all in the morning. So it is the next night. It has been, not a full 24 hours, obviously, but it is like almost like 10 o'clock at night now. And I think they might be starting to get ready to close down the park in my soon because I am at the park. If you haven't figured that out yet, we are actually in, you know, a gazebo that's in a park right by my apartment or whatever. This is kind of, over the past couple months become where I kind of go to just kind of like get zen and like kind of center myself or whatever. Like it's become a good thinking spot for me. Yeah, and so I figure what better spot than to, you know, kind of reflect on 2019 a bit. No, I thought it was overall a good year, in that I am thankful for where I ended up. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty rough going for a bit there this past summer. Like, I really only showed you the positive parts of the summer, you know, the parts that I was on tour, that I was exploring a bunch of different cities, that I was seeing the Pacific Ocean for the first time ever, like, in my entire life. But in between that, like, I wasn't working. I didn't make any money in June, which meant I almost lost my apartment in July. And yeah, it was stressful. It was real. I almost moved back home. I don't think I've ever admitted that, like, on here before. I almost moved back home. That was how bad this past summer got. I'm thankful I didn't. I'm thankful I stayed. Because yeah, this was just one last year of a decade that really kicked my ass. If you follow me at all on Instagram, which the past couple vlogs have done a bad job of posting the link in the description if you're watching this, like, go to those descriptions, follow the Instagram link, like, I promise I'm funny, or whatever. Yeah, those who've been following that this decade, it hurt. Like, it honestly hurt a lot. That's really the only way I can kind of think of to describe it, because I hurt a lot. A lot of things happened that, quite frankly, like, I look back and I don't know how I survived them. And I don't mean anything in the way of, like, life-threatening, nothing like, well, actually, yeah, basically life-threatening. I've talked on here about how I was, like, suicidal in the past or whatever, and a whole bunch of different stuff. 2019 was kind of the 2010s in a nutshell for me in terms of trajectory. Started out okay with a whole bunch of bumps and bruises. You know, when I graduated from, graduated from college, high school, started going to college, and discovered that I didn't really know anything about myself or the universe or life or whatever. And then, like, summer was the rough patch where, something happened, i.e. losing the job, that, like, sent me into a fair bit of a tailspin. In terms of 2010s, that would have been when my grandfather died in 2013, and, sparked everything that I've already talked about in the vlog. Like go back through. If I don't have time to recap it all here, we'd be here all night. And then slowly kind of figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing, which was both getting into music school, getting into grad school, getting into teaching, getting into a whole bunch of different stuff, coming out, just kind of letting myself be me a little bit more, and embracing, empathy and kindness or whatever, and then moving to Iowa, moving to Texas, getting all that stuff or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of what the past few months have felt like. Just a bunch of opportunities all of a sudden just kind of magically falling in my lap that have led to some insane, like, mental, emotional, spiritual, like, growth. I'm incredibly thankful to be where I am now. I'm thankful to be alive and be where I am now. At the end of my life, way off in the distant future, whenever the hell that happens, I think I'm going to look back at all the decades, because I was born in the early 90s, so you really can split my life up via decades or whatever. I'm gonna look at the 2010s as, well, it's the one that, for lack of a better term, like, forged me, like, with, like, fire and flames, blood, sweat, tears, like I said, the decade that hurt me, but because of that made me who I am. I'm a different person than I was 10 years ago, like, completely. Like, that snotty ass kid way back then would be amazed looking at who I am now. Like, if anything, he'd probably be like, "Oh my god, you're so cool," and try to suck up to him or whatever. But it's fine. It's whatever. A lot has happened. A lot has been accomplished, and a lot still needs to happen. If anything, I think that's what I'm most grateful for out of this whole process of this past year and the past decade before that. I'm now aware of myself and other people, mostly of myself, in a way that I never was before. To be quite frank with myself and with you, I have done a lot of growing up over the past few years. So I'm happy that I can sit here and say that, you know, I'm not there yet. I haven't fully formed. I haven't figured everything out. Like, I know that I still have a ways to go in a number of areas. I'm still not completely mentally healthy, and probably won't be until I can finally get into some, you know, therapy. So well, that's a whole other thing in and of itself. That's a whole other video, and wow, this is overexposed. But the fact that I know I still have work to do is a sign of how far I've already come. So I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep improving everything that I can. And yeah, I feel really good about this coming year. I think the back half of 2019, and honestly some stuff in the middle as well, has helped set me up, again, both mentally and emotionally, to make some really, really, really positive changes in my life. I feel really good right now. I feel damn, I wasn't expecting to get, you know, emotional or whatever. I don't remember the last time I felt this hopeful about a new year. Like, you know, like you know how, like, most of the time you say, like, can't wait for the new year, but it's just kind of just like, please just don't let me like you know, screw everything up or whatever. Like, that's really what we're saying, just please let nothing like horrible happen or whatever. This is arguably the first time in my entire life that I look at a new year and I genuinely feel hope. Like, I genuinely, truly believe that I'm going to be okay. And I truly don't remember the last time I felt like that, especially around this time of year. Again, was not expecting to get emotional. Don't know where this is coming from. Yeah, cool, but that's it. That's it. I feel good. I feel grateful. I feel hopeful. And I'm excited for what's to come. But now I'm gonna go home because I'm probably gonna, you know, start to feel the cold from this rain pretty soon. Like, I love the rain, but I can acknowledge that I'll probably get sick if I stay out here too much longer. Also, I have Chipotle way in the car because, you know, first dinner of the decade. Might as well make a Chipotle. Yeah, I'm not gonna sign out yet. I will see y'all at home. So I'm not sure why I didn't just sign out at the park, because I don't really have much more to add at all. Had dinner, took a shower, and we done for the night. That dialogue at the gazebo took a little bit longer than expected, so what I'm actually planning on having my resolutions be for 2020 will definitely be the next vlog. Yeah, cool. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me on whatever this is going to be. Yeah, it's been real so far. And 2020 looks to be really good, but that is for the next video. Until next time, Kezia.